Listen, let me tell y'all, for about 2 weeks straight, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my portfolio. There was a point in time in my life, actually, let me back up. There was a point in time in my life where I never even knew what a portfolio was. It's a proud moment for me to even say anything about a portfolio. I got a decent investment, right? My investment is there, it's growing, it's thriving, and I'm hitting milestones. I set a financial milestone, I hit it. Set a financial stone, I hit it. Then quite a few people rode the Trump wave up. He got elected, and it's like, okay, let's do this. Now, honeymoon is over. Tariffs have kicked in, trade wars have started, and now it's down to reality. It hits you different when you're looking at your portfolio and you see a good chunk sliding away every day. Hit for 32,000, hit for 20,000, hit for 17,000, down 19,000, up 3,000, down 15,000 the next day. This has been going on for nearly 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. So, what do? Do you pull all the money out and just say, I lost 100,000, 150,000. I can't afford to lose anymore. What happens when you take that out is the biggest gain in the market happens after some of the hardest falls. So you never know when that's going to be. And that's why you've got to be resilient and you've got to trust this process that I'm about to get into for how I lost over $100,000 in just a few weeks. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Modern Kings. Today, we're diving into something real, something raw. This is not clickbait. I've recently lost over $100,000 in the stock market in under 30 days, and I'm here to talk about it. A very dear friend of mine, he's from time to time encouraged me to share my loss. He's like, man, you're always winning. Let people know when you lose sometimes. So I got to be honest with you and let you know that everything isn't always about the win. So here it is, no sugarcoating. And yes, there's optimism in all of this because investing isn't a game. It's a long-term journey. You're probably wondering, how did I lose over $100,000 in the stock market? This massive loss. Several things came into play. There's consumer spending is one. During the winter months, consumer spending is down because it's cold months, cold weather. People stay inside. People don't go out and shop as much when it's freezing. And we've had quite a few cold days this winter. And then, of course, there's the Federal Reserve that's still not lowering interest rates, which keeps borrowing costs high. Then you got the tariffs from Trump, the Trump tariffs, however you want to do it. The rumors that add a lot of uncertainty to the market, especially within Wall Street. And you got the Wall Street aliens, those institutional traders. It's my personal belief that how are the big traders, the ones that move a lot of volume, billions and millions, how in the world are they supposed to make money if the market is at an all-time high, right? They've got to shake things up. It has to happen. Also, Elon isn't selling cars. He's focused on everything else, the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, but he needs to go back to selling cars. Just go sell some cars. Go sell some cars, man. And then you got Jerome Powell. When they mention his name, the market automatically tanks because this man most of the time has nothing positive to say. I mean, he's just doing his job. I get it. But the mortgage rates, the interest rates have not been great either. See, there's two types of traders in this game. You've got the institutional traders, and then you've got the retail traders. The institutional traders, they control big dollars, big volumes. And the retail investors, like you and I, we buy what our money can get us and we keep it moving. Wall Street and the institutional guys know that people react emotionally to fearful news and FOMO, fear of missing out. That's when prices start fluctuating and people start panicking and start selling off. And here's the thing, I don't care what you see, what you're told, or what you think. The stock market is a continual bull over time. That means it's going to run up and run up and run up and keep running up with its fair share of pullbacks. Here's the reality of losing money. If you're emotional about your money, and you're going to frantic and panic every time you lose a little money, the stock market is going to eat you alive. I'm not going to tell you how to feel about losing your own money because everyone's emotions are different. People had to do different things to get that money that they made. And when it comes to money, people get very serious about that. You need to keep your money working for you. I like to say, go let your money have some babies. The stock market has one purpose, and that is to make money. And if you educate yourself, you will turn it into your own personal printing machine. I guarantee you. I'm telling you, the stock market will print money for you. Think of it like this. Do you have a favorite pair of shoes or a favorite car that you want? You've been looking at it for a while, and all of a sudden, they're on sale. I'm not talking about 10%, 20%. I'm talking about 30, 40, 50% off. Would you go get that car and get that deal and save potentially half the money that you would have spent? Absolutely. The same thing applies to the stock market. But the good thing is these are assets. We're talking about things that will build your wealth, not liabilities. This whole red season that we're in, wealth is made in the red, not the green. The market goes up 70% of the time. That means the bull markets last about 4.5 times longer than the bear markets. And they return 3 times more than the bear markets lose. So if you can read between all of that, this is where and how millionaires are made. When the market dips, that's the best time to buy. Even though you're looking at it and you're fearful, you got to overcome that fear and get in and make that move. Hey, if you're still here, you're listening to this, you're tracking with me, I'd like to know what's the biggest loss you've ever had in the stock market. Drop me a comment below and let's talk about it. I'd love to know, how did you handle it? What did you learn? Put those experiences out there so that all of us can grow from it. Here's why you should stay invested. This is exactly where you want to buy. Never, ever, 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 under any circumstance, buy any stock at a 52-week high. That's not where the wealth is made. The real gains come when you buy a dip, especially a big dip like this one. When you buy at lower prices, it reinforces your success as an investor. There's no greater feeling than knowing that you put money in and 2 weeks later, 30 days later, even 2 days later sometimes, you see profit. Think about it like this. You're buying quality stocks that were once valued at $200. But now, after a temporary dip, because Trump said something about tariffs, you're going to get them for $120. You've just given yourself a huge advantage and the opportunity to strengthen your portfolio. And not only that, you're going to increase your success as the market rises again. Because, again, history has shown the market will always come back and go up. This is the power of investing. When you buy low and stay patient, you get to watch your investment grow as the market rebounds. If you want to get wealthy, buy a company, hold it for a long time, and be patient. That's the key. It's like planting seeds during a storm. Right? The rain is temporary, but the growth is inevitable. I know I sound like a broken record, but wealth is made when the market is in the red. Remember, the stock market goes up 76% of the time. And the bull market, that's when the market is going up, it lasts much longer and delivers much higher returns than the bear markets ever take away. Millionaires and sometimes billionaires are made by taking advantage of these red days, not by sitting on the sidelines talking about, I'm going to wait till the correction happens or I'm going to wait till it bottom out. You never know that. These stocks are on sale and you should be getting them. So what am I doing after losing over $100,000 in less than 30 days? I'm trusting the process. Everything that I have, I'm holding on with an iron fist. I mean, I'm locked in, super locked in. And I'm going to tell you, this is nothing new for me. I've been here before. I actually looked back before I started paying attention to my money. And I found out that I lost $100,000 in that very short amount of time before. I actually believe it was actually last year. But that only reinforces my trust in the market and my trust in the process. I've been in these moments and I know They're temporary. You want to hear something else? Like, I've lost over $100,000 in less than 30 days, but my mentor, who's been in the game much longer than me, he's already lost 1.5 million in just a couple of weeks. And guess what? He's doing the same thing. He's holding on too. Iron fist, baby. So I just took a good little chunk of money that I had off to the side, threw it in, and every time I can find a little bit of a few coins here and there, I'm consistently throwing them in. I put quite a bit of money in the market right before the market went down too. That stings a little bit, but you know what? I'm holding on because I understand the game. That's exactly what it is. It's a game. The average bear market goes down about 32%, while the actual bull market goes up about 150%. You can't lose if you're holding quality stocks and quality investments throughout the cycle. So here's my question to you. Do you want wealth or do you just want to talk about it? Nobody wants to lose $100,000 or more, or I don't want to lose $5. I mean, who wants to take a loss? Who wants to take a loss? Nobody. But it's a part of the game. Now, do you want to get wealthy or do you just want to talk about it? Because talking always sounds good. It sounds really good. But you can't win the game from the sidelines. The market rewards those who stay in the game. And it rewards some people quite handsomely, even when it's tough. This is your opportunity. If you want wealth, now is the time to take action, to learn, and to grow. And if you're ready to take control of your financial future, hit the link in the description box. Book yourself an appointment with me and let's figure out how to take your investments to the next level. Yeah, I take losses. I mean, again, no one wants to lose. Everybody wants to win. But for the most part, I mean, I'm going through this with a smile. I know that the rebound will come. I'm excited for it to come. I'm excited for what that is going to turn into. And I'm scrambling and scratching for every little penny that I can get to throw in here to get these discounts. Because to the moon is where it's going. To the moon. Listen, if this brought any value to you, be sure to send it to someone that can take advantage of this dip or take advantage of building their wealth through investing. You cannot save your way to wealth. I don't want to just be in this game just winning myself. I want to see you win, and that is why I do this. I enjoy educating. I enjoy sharing. The biggest thing that you could do for me is to give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and send this off to someone that you know needs it. If this video added value for you, I have an entire playlist of financial information for you right here.